feel like a kid.
Oh, everyone's just a kid on their birthday.
Oh. I'll save this to wet the baby's head with. Thanks.
You're welcome. So when are you going to tell the world, then?
We want it done properly, in a calm way, with the minimum of upset.
Are you going to tell Kathy?
Yeah, when the time's right. And then Dad, and then the world.
Just hope you're doing the right thing.
Oh, she'll be all right. She's had time to come to terms with our separation by now. I don't think she'll be too surprised about the baby. Surprise might be that I'm capable of it.
As long as you're sure. Baby's not just for Christmas, you know. It's for life.
I could announce it at their wedding reception during my best man speech.
No.
Well, try telling that to your fancy man's wife. I mean, what are you going to do about him? You've got to go and see him, otherwise he'll come and find you. Could be just as embarrassing as his wife turning up.
I doubt it. But I have to see him before he sees me. Well, I've got a few calls to make, and then I'm coming back here for lunch, as it's your birthday, so I can go to the hotel after that. So if he calls...
Oh, he'll call. And I'll tell him. Bring him to Dad's wedding reception. Really get the gossip buzzing.
You're in a wicked mood this morning.
It's my birthday. Imagine the expression on Dad's face when I tell him he's going to be a granddad.
So, when are you evicting me, then?
I'm not. Just thought you might find it a bit awkward being here with Rachel.
I'm going to have to find a place of my own. I've been saying it for long enough.
Oh, in your own time. I wouldn't want to throw you out on the streets, or you to be shacked up with Mr. Snow, with the formidable Mrs. Snow throwing her kids at you.
Don't. Hello. Come in. How's your stomach?
Oh, I hope it's not...
No. I've got a lot to do.
Well, aren't you going to congratulate her then?
You said I wasn't to say anything.
No, I think it's all right. You see, Rachel already knows. Oh, come on. Birthday boy's entitled to a bit of fun once in a while.
You still have to behave yourself. Congratulations, Rachel, I think. How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel fine. I'd prefer it if you didn't say anything to anybody, though. I'm really worried about Kathy.
Leave that to Chris. I've got to go. Bye.
Bye. I know this might sound stupid, but is she into babies and that? I know it's a horrible way to ask which way.
No, she's unashamedly gay. And that's that.
Linda, what are you doing here?
There's nobody in.
That's odd. Chris should be in. Anyway, what are you doing here?
I've had enough of my dad telling me what to do.
What do you mean?
He had no right to make me pack that job in with you. Oh, I'm sorry I let you down.
Don't worry. I know it wasn't your fault. You're a good worker, and you should carry on going to college. If you need a reference or something, it's no problem.
I need somewhere to live. I've left home, but I've nowhere to go. Or can I move in with you until I find a place of my own?
And the state is giving away free. 6 women have been arrested following a...
It's great to see you, Zoe. I knew you'd come.
This won't take long.
Oh, you're busy then?
Yes, I am, but what I have to say won't take up too much time.
Come in. Please. I can't offer you any home comforts, I'm afraid.
It's fine. What are you doing here?
You know why I'm here. I left my wife and children for you. I've given up everything just to prove how much I love you, Zoe.
Flattering as that might seem, Martin, I don't want to know. I thought I made that perfectly clear the last time we met.
The more I thought about what you said, the less I believed it. I know what you're doing, Zoe.
I am telling you firmly and clearly that I don't want anything more to do with you. It's obvious that your marriage is a disaster and your fixation on me is a way out of it.
If by fixation you mean love, yes, then you're right. I loved you the moment I saw you. My marriage is over and you're my future.
Listen, how do I get this into your thick skull? I do not want you. I don't want any man. I am gay, and that is a fact.
But you haven't given us a chance. I know I could help you.
Help me do what? Become heterosexual.
No, I didn't quite mean that. I don't know. You haven't given me a chance. You haven't given yourself a chance to be with a man who really loves you. And I do, Zoe.
Martin, I know who I am, and I know what I want. And you don't figure anywhere remotely in my plan. So go back to your wife and children, or find someone with the same needs as you. I don't want any further contact with you at all. And if you bother me again, I shall make serious trouble for you. Do you understand?
You let me on. You get a kick out of this, don't you?
No, I was pleasant to you. And you're obviously not used to it. Goodbye, Martin.
You sick pervert!
Music to my ears, Martin. Say what you like and disappear from my life.
Why don't you go back to that cesspit of a world you come from and do whatever you do with her? I think it's disgusting.
Who's he?
A man who's made a mistake.
So, where are we going?
I'm taking you home.
No, I don't want to.
Believe me, it's best for you. I appreciate your loyalty, but I don't want any trouble with your dad. I don't want any trouble with anybody.
Where have you been? What was that stupid note about leaving home all about? Get in.
Zoe's with me.
I might have known she'd have something to do with this.
Well, let me handle this. Come in, love.
Your mother's been going out of her mind with worry. What are you playing at, you?
I want my old job back with Zoe, and you've no right to stop me.
You'll do as you're told, lady. You're not old enough to understand. And I should report you for kidnapping.
Beg your pardon.
I went off on my own.
Oh, aye? And what promises did you make her to entice her away, then?
Are you real, Dad?
Don't you be so cheeky.
I think it's a very good question.
Why did you leave, Linda?
Don't you know?
I wouldn't be asking if I knew. And I'd appreciate it if you'd stay away from her in future, Miss Tate.
Mr. Glover, it must have escaped your attention that I'm the person who brought her back. It's hardly the act of someone who'd want to entice her away, is it?
Well, I thank you for that, Zoe.
I'm not staying till he starts treating me like a young woman instead of a child.
You are a child, and you best go to your room and we'll sort this out later.
Mum, I'm not coming back unless he changes.
For goodness sake! Linda, will you please just go to your room while your dad finishes his dinner, and then when he goes back to work, we'll talk.
All right, but I mean it. I'm sorry about the trouble, Zoe, and for having to walk out of the job.
I understand. I'll leave you all to it.
Well, thanks again for bringing her home.
You're welcome. Good luck.
I'll need it. Would you consider joining us in the 20th century before it becomes the 21st?
She shouldn't even be working for a woman like that.
She brought her back, Ned. She's a well-respected vet.
She's a lesbian.
And you are a narrow-minded bigot.